Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions Understood? So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Howdy.
I believe we have something important to discuss. I was beginning to think you were having second thought. It appears he's certainly... So, this is the which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine... We need eyes and ears inside. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Sersha Bo. She works for the Well, it's the best we've got. Once you bluff your way, that's where my... Eager to get going, remember. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, now... That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence and at the completion of your assignment, beyond that, that's easy to answer. We'll be monitoring your when you feel you've beyond that, as you were.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working on... If you find any records that looks... Well, you better. I want data slates, For the sake of the settled systems, that miner, if you've seen one... That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you... It's not generous, it's... All right. We've cleared your That should do it. Let me know if you need anything else.
Yes?
There's something we need to discuss. Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see.
It's hard not to worry when your spouse is
If you're here to buy or...
hard work down in the mines.
Here's an idea. Either show me...
Aurora.
All I'm going to... Of course. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, There's a buddy of mine who run... If he isn't Pat. Oh, and...
How's it going? Can I help you?
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a...
Unless you're here to serve.
She's always trying to...
Hey, why don't you say that a little? If you've got a whole shipment of this. Right down to business. Now listen up. You probably spent. Perfect. His name's... Don't worry, you can.
Watch out for the robots.
Learning to accept the truth of higher power.
Something. Adler Camp. Okay. Wait, you said... I told him I'd... What the heck? Look. Holy crap. Thank you.
This is right where I belong.
Zombies drop oil?
Have something for? There, would you look? He going to be a problem? Nice. You know, you think you... All right. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment.
Keep your eyes peeled for signs of terramorph activity. Hey, I need to talk with you.
Wow, look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. Really? Get out of here before I put a missile up your grav drive. You wanna talk? Then talk. Don't waste my goddamn time. So, you do have a voice. Thought you pissed your pants for a moment. We'll see. So, I don't know if Adler mentioned it. You're signing up with B. There's a medical supply on board that ship you'll... It's done. Head back here when you finish.
Kowalski. I do not understand. Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you want a dark, I guess I should just stop. That is true. Now, do you mind? You really do not know, and you do not. Okay, then. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was... And in case... This should be proof you weren't...
So you're the fleet's new dog, huh?
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
About the Ragon. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy. See, I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind. Anyway, hope this business with... If you screw up, you better stow that crap. Now that you know, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for it. Head out there as soon as you can.
Commander Conde wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave. mess hall duty next week. Everybody's gonna take their turn.
We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. Suffice to say, that's a smart line to follow. Part of this role, just remember not to lose yourself in it. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack neighbor's ship. There was concern after what happened with coming to her arrest. So Then it worked. You're in. Now it's time for the...
Our intel on Sears...
Our files indicate... Yes. But before we get... Just remember...
And their ruthlessness, you should proceed.
So what's next for you on Neighbor's agenda? Where you'll meet
Delgado is the leader. You'll want to know...
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually. This will also give us time to bolster our defense.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shield?
Immediately, Lieutenant. I hope your entry into the fleet is over. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports.
Heard the Regana made it to...
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new Rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to and if they don't respect you. But, pencils ready? This might look a little... Wow, thanks. I'll be certain to pass that anyway. All right, history time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
I hope
On the
you
right,
came with credits.
you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rake? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Since for Delgado, it's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage. But now, let me get you set up. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my... Thanks to our... I've grant... If Neva's chose... Now, take the elevator...
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired.
course, when the tour is over.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only Rooks that have made the leap. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me. Personally. All right, when you sign up with them, you stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friend.
Boss.
Good.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. Since you two seem back your cold one.
Oh, God. 10 Johns.
Crix's legacy. We've got fresh eyes.
I hope.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, Crix led the riot. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. Somewhere down the line, they start. If we're gonna beat the...
Dale's leaving out the back. Crick's left alone.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands... Exactly. Okay, enough this. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had... Since Mathis doesn't have a
Yeah?
I always thought heat leeches were just pests. Never considered...
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting...
Yeah? And Mathis, I am running things... All right, listen up. We are here. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get... If that was supposed to be a joke, I am...
Don't worry about...
All right, that's enough. If either of you... When you're on it, if that doesn't work...
Yeah.
We have a lot of ground.
Good to work me trigger finger again.
Yeah? Oh, good.
I've been down here several times in the last few years. All right, let's keep moving. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. First time I've been inside this part of the lock. This must be where they registered the prisoners before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
What the heck? Damn! I will never get tired of that.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling.
Yeah, and they're but... If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already. I should have known better. Now let's see. Since you are such good friends...
Damn it. This ice and rock must be several meters thick. God damn it, we're cut off. Hey, Del. Can you hear me? Del! Shit. There's no way we're getting through here. Well, this is just... the plan. Who... Let's face it, we're on our... Why? Because that's what his loyal little soldiers are... The hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time... Oh, come on. We're just a couple of rooks. Let's pretend once we get rid of him... Are you crazy? I'm no Radford, and in case you missed it... Playing it safe, huh? But you better have me back. Now, let's find... I guess that's one way through.
Wait, what was that?
Is anyone there? Use the intercom upset. The two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off. We have obviously been cut off. First, I want you... And second, try... Yeah? And tell Mathis...
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
explanation. So have you thought of... Yeah, right. You saw it back there. And if they haven't, we can... Of all the people to get... Fine, have it. So now... Been in a few slams... Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. Sneak off? Remind me to take me next vacation somewhere a wee bit more comfortable, like a desert planet.
up the conversation. I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll have the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my
Imagine how
account.
angry the prisoners were when they rioted. I would hate to have been one of the guys.
I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fire, the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the Legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado.
That Mathis? Tell him to shut up.
Whatever.
I'm looking at him, but I can't open. Good answer. You're the... Okay. Shuttle bay. Yup. You have done it.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone. Hey, come on. I was just looking out for both of us. Look, Oh, you're gonna... Now...
Something? Bulked grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine.
Those mission boards aren't going to clear themselves.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
I got a bounty so big.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot you.
Not now. Well, that's it? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to criticism.
Never heard any.
No, neighbor. Okay. Well, that is not necessary. Let us start with what... Neighbor, weren't you working on a...
Are you serious?
Ay, Dios mío, will you? That Starliner had...
Which means a gal. Holy shit, that might actually work.
Pack your bags, Rook. And since you... Good. Neighbor and I need you to board. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you...
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off super raw.
We'll see. That's it then. And remember...
Hey, Rook.
If you have any last questions about the job, ask them now.
Is Mina seeing anyone right now?
Hey, I want to talk. Thanks to you. Oh, I will. Now get the hell up.
Maybe. We haven't decided.
Well, it's just, we were thinking, why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our creds?
My friend's got a point, Bug. Every pirate in this joint comes to the middle for a drink.
Seems to me, instead of trawling deep... space for stick change, we got a much bigger target right here.
A lot of jingle in these pockets, Bob. Items and shit.
Anyway. I need to get off my ass and do a job. Maybe a heist. Hell, maybe both. But first, another drink.
Maybe I just need to drink more. Well, more. Then I'll be a real pirate. Arrgh.
What's your poison? Ah, I was wondering. The name's Fergus. Welcome to the... Well, then, since it's your one free... That's the spirit. And if you like, next time you come in... Too many missions.
There you are. All right, look. I'm not about to let it... I'm about to tell you some roll calls at the event. So it's... And I'd prefer to have... Look, you can make... Either way, I get... Then it's settled. All right. Because that's beneath all of that. So get used to hearing that word. Because that's exactly beneath all. So get used to. Because that's exactly beneath all. So get used. Talk later.
orders came down.
Then things are moving forward.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado. Did you discover? Legacy. Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have acted?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up... We assumed it was... Well, let me see what we have here. Nope. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no... Delgado's no fool. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, we can't...
Maybe I should head out to...
No. There's more to... It's imperative. If the Crimson Fleet... I need you to... You're both dismissed.